local council result in Swansea had been filmed live. And so we're very proud of that. But yes, I believe that hyperlocal news gathering is another growth area that we're just going to see explode, and some method needs to be put together, so almost like a press association for Wales, where they can contribute into a centre hub and take it away.
South Wales Police are joining forces with Get Safe Online to encourage parents to be a switched-on parent. With the increase in the number of children using social media sites and online gaming on a daily basis, the campaign is focusing on protecting children online as much as you would do, for an example, near a busy road. The Be a Switched On Parent campaign looks to provide specific practical advice and support to parents on a range of topics from social media through to security and new technology. Researchers at Swansea University have called for a better equality and consistency of electronic health records to promote improvements in asthma care and catalyse research. Nearly 10% of the UK population has a recorded diagnosis of asthma, accounting for almost 100,000 hospital admissions and over £1 billion annual healthcare expenditure. We spoke to one of the team behind the research.
Well, we're interested in electronic health records in asthma, and there's huge potential to learn about asthma from these electronic health records to inform asthma treatments and to improve asthma care. In our study published on Thursday, we identified a big problem in terms of variations in how asthma is defined across the world, and also in terms of the quality of reporting of the data. So we're calling on the international community to reach agreement on how we define asthma and how we improve reporting of the data, so that we can compare asthma studies across the world and learn from them and improve asthma care. They're routine anonymised healthcare records. So for Wales, for example, we have billions of data points, anonymised points from asthma patients, for example, telling us about medications, about hospital admissions, and giving us a wealth of information about asthma care, and also about the pathway of what happens with asthma from childhood into the elderly.
Swansea Church is on a mission this week to help make the city a better place to live and help the vulnerable. Members of the parish of St Thomas and Kilvey Church will be teaming up with members from St Michael's Church in Aberystwyth. And earlier on today, I went to meet the team who were out and about cleaning up a garden.
Well, the church recently, is often perceived as this kind of dead place. You drive past churches and they're closed. And I want to just basically show the community that we're alive and that we care, and that when we read the Bible it says love your neighbour, we actually mean that. It's easy for us to sit in church on a Sunday and go, oh yeah, let's love our neighbour, and then just walk past. So we try and do that all year round, but specifically we dedicate this week just to go out, all guns blazing, bright orange t-shirts. We tell people to look out for the t-shirts, and we're here to do loving things to our community. I think they're shocked. I think that, again, they have this stereotype of what Christians are like or what vicars are like. First of all, they don't expect a vicar to be fairly young, they expect them to be quite old. And you get people who are confused about why we would do something for nothing. They think there's a catch, or they might have to sign something or something like that. But overall, it's a really positive week. We have there's a buzz on social media, people are sharing what we're doing and things like that. And I'm hoping that they see the church in a different light.
St Thomas's Church were also giving a helping hand by St Michael's Church in Aberystwyth, with a group of students coming down to help in the community. And this is something they believe is as important now as it has ever been.
Yeah, I mean, it's vital in the Christian faith. These young guys who are just kind of starting out in their faith. It's all about people. It's all about loving others, and the community is right at the heart of the church, and that's what we want to bring out to those perhaps who haven't experienced that community feel. We want to show that people care. It's about loving others and giving that kindness that we've been shown so much, and that's only opportunities. We want to give those opportunities back to others. Yeah, and pay themselves as well. They pay towards this. They come, they give a week of their time, and to see people really living out their faith is exciting. To see them, to see God making a difference in people's lives it is really exciting.
And despite the students only just finishing their exams in their academic year, coming down and volunteering volunteering was an easy choice to make.
Well, a mixture of things really, but for me it's an encouraging week. I came down last year and yeah, it's a really exciting place to come and see God working in this community and to put on events for the local residents and to chat to people and spend time actually getting to know our fellow students better as well. So it's a fantastic opportunity and it's a really exciting week. So it was definitely on the to-do list after finishing exams.
The Office for National Statistics have revealed that the population in Wales has risen by over 14,000 to 3.1 million. The data for June in 2016 shows 0.5% increase compared to the previous year. It still, however, remains the lowest increase of the home nations, as the overall UK population increased by over 530,000. And finally, ahead of the Wales Air Show that takes place on the 1st and 2nd of July, Swansea Council have said that there will be new safety and security measures implemented due to an anticipated record crowd for the show. This will mean that motorists will need to find alternative routes from the Westway Junction on Oystermouth Road to the Sketty Lane Junction on Mumbles Road, with lanes closed in both directions from approximately 10 AM until after the final display on both days. Access will be maintained for marina residents, while arrangements will be made to allow people to reach Swansea Civic Centre, Swansea University Singleton campus and the pre-booked premium car park. That's all your news for today. It's over to Joe now for your sports stories, including the latest from the Lions camp after Warren Gatland announced his team for the first test against the All Blacks.
Thank you, Carwyn, and we'll start with the Lions. Ireland flanker Peter O'Mahony will captain the British and Irish Lions in the first test against New Zealand. O'Mahony led the Lions in their 32-10 victory over the Maori All Blacks last Saturday and will now lead them out against the back-to-back world champions in Auckland on Saturday. Warren Gatland produced a number of surprises, naming Liam Williams at fullback ahead of Lee Halfpenny. Elliot Daly's been named on the left wing instead of George North, and veteran Alan Wynne-Jones ahead of Maro Itoje. Sean O'Brien and Talupe Faletau make up the back row, with tour captain Sam Warburton on the bench. This means Sam Warburton becomes the first tour captain since Doug Prentice in 1930 not to lead the Lions out in an opening test. Gatland has also opted for the experience in second row with the inclusion of Alan Wynne, who will partner George Cruz. Fly half Owen Farrell has got the nod ahead over Johnny Sexton and will partner Conor Murray in halfbacks. Here's what coach Warren Gatland and captain Peter O'Mahony had to say about team selection and captaining the Lions.
We've had obviously a couple of good performances from players and players. I think most people, when they've picked a team, they've been pretty consistent on the squad, whether it's been 12 or 13 of the same players consistently, and a couple of players that there was some good healthy debate about, and we know we've got to be courageous coming here, we know we've got to be bold, and we've got to go and play some positive rugby, and that's the way you beat the All Blacks.
It's incredible to be picked for the Lions, and then to be asked to captain them obviously is a huge honour, and now it's down to business now, and it's down to a performance from the 23 guys that are picked, and it's a mind shift. You take in the fact you're selected, and then now it's
that's all the sports news from me this evening. It's back over to Carwyn.
Thanks, Joe. Before we leave you, let's have a look at what the weather has in store for us. Friday will start rather cloudy with outbreaks of rain, more persistent to the west of Swansea and around higher ground. It will also feel breezy near the coast and maximum temperatures will reach 18 degrees. That's all your news for today. Don't forget, if you missed any of our shows, they can all be found on our YouTube page. Until tomorrow, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Mae'r astudiaeth yn
Helo a chroeso i newyddion sianlwyth ar BayTV gyda fi, Carwyn Evans. Prif straeon y dydd yw Pwyllgor o'r cynulliad i gynnal ymchwiliad i ddiogelwch tân yn dilyn y drychineb yn Grenfell Tower. Ymchwilwyr o Brifysgol Abertawe yn edrych mewn i'r effeithiolrwydd o cael y cofnod electroneg i bobl sy'n dioddef o asma. Grŵp o fyfyrwyr yn gweithio ar y cyd gyda eglwys yn Abertawe i lanhau y ddinas ac yn chwaraeon. Morgannwg yn colli erbyn Durham. Yn ôl ar y tîm prif stori. Bydd Pwyllgor Cydraddoldeb Llywodraeth Leol a Chymunedau Cynulliad yn archwilio i ofynion diogelwch y canllawiau drigolion a'r rheoliadau cyfredol yng Nghymru fel rhan o ymchwiliad fel ymateb i'r drychineb yn Grenfell Tower. I aros gyda'r Cynulliad Cenedlaethol, yn gynharach heddiw fe gyfarfododd y Pwyllgor Diwylliant, y Gymraeg a chyfathrebu i drafod dyfodol newyddion yma yng Nghymru. Un o'r rheini roi tystiolaeth oedd rheolwr gorsaf BayTV Peter Curtis, a ddywedodd hyn am grwpiau newyddion cymunedol.
We introduced our viewers to Llanelli online, which is Carwyn Evans and his team. These are professional, top-class journalists. They're set up their own internet website, transmitting linear and non-linear forms. And we cooperated with them for the general election campaign, of which we think our coverage was pretty well successful, and also the local government elections before that. We gave, it was the first time that every local council result in Swansea had been filmed live, and so we're very proud of that. But yes, I believe that hyperlocal news gathering is another growth area that we're just going to see explode, and some method needs to be put together, so almost like a press association for Wales, where they can contribute into a centre hub and take it away.
Mae ymchwilwyr ym Mhrifysgol Abertawe wedi gofyn am gofnodion electroneg i helpu gyda cofnodion i bobl sy'n dioddef o asma. Mae triniaeth i bobl sy'n dioddef o asma yn costio dros filiwn o bunnoedd y flwyddyn, ac fe glywodd BayTV mwy am yr ymchwiliad.
Mae'r astudiaeth yn ymwneud â recordiau electronic iechyd pobl gyda asma, a ni wedi edrych ar rain ledled y byd. Mae yna potensial enfawr gan y recordiau yma, y data fawr yma fel petai, i gadael i ni ddysgu o bwyty asma ac i gwella gofal pobl gyda asma. Mae'r adroddiad sydd wedi cael ei arwain gan Prifysgol Abertawe ac wedi cael cefnogaeth gan Asthma UK Centre for Applied Research. Mae'r adroddiad yn dangos bod yna problemau fawr ledled y byd mewn siwd mae asthma yn cael ei diffinio. Mae yna gormod o wahaniaethau yn y diffiniad o asthma ac hefyd siwd mae'r data yn cael ei disgrifio wedyn. So ni'n dangos faint mor bwysig yw bod ni'n cytuno dros y byd mewn diffiniadau o asma a siwd mae'r data yn gallu cael ei gwella o ran ansawdd disgrifio fa. Wel, mae'r ymchwil wedi cael ei arwain gan Prifysgol Abertawe, gan yr Ysgol Feddygol fan hyn. Mae myfyriwr PhD Mohamed Al-Salak wedi gwneud o ran fwyaf o'r gwaith, a mae gyda ni cefnogaeth gan yr Asthma UK Centre for Applied Research hefyd.
Perffaith, diolch yn fawr i chi.
Diolch.
Diolch. Ac yn olaf, mae Eglwys Abertawe wedi bod allan yn y gymuned wythnos yma i geisio gwneud y ddinas yn lle glanach i fyw. Gyda chymorth grŵp o fyfyrwyr o Brifysgol Aberystwyth a Eglwys St Michael's yn y dre, maent wedi bod yn cynorthwyo rheini sydd angen help, ac yn gynharach heddiw, fes i lawr i gyfarfod â nhw.
Well, the church recently, is often perceived as this kind of dead place. You drive past churches and they're closed. And I want to just basically show the community that we're alive and that we care, and that when we read the Bible it says love your neighbour, we actually mean that. It's easy for us to sit in church on a Sunday and go, oh yeah, let's love our neighbour, and then just walk past. So we try and do that all year round, but specifically we dedicate this week just to go out, all guns blazing, bright orange t-shirts. We tell people to look out for the t-shirts, and we're here to do loving things to our community. I think they're shocked. I think that, again, they have this stereotype of what Christians are like or what vicars are like. First of all, they don't expect a vicar to be fairly young, they expect them to be quite old. And you get people who are confused about why we would do something for nothing. You know, they think there's a catch, or, you know, they might have to sign something or something like that. But overall, it's a really positive week. We have, you know, there's a buzz on social media, people are sharing what we're doing and things like that. And yeah, I'm hoping that they see the church in a different light.
Fe gafodd Eglwys St Thomas help llaw gan Eglwys St Michael o Aberystwyth gyda grŵp o fyfyrwyr yn dod lawr I helpu yn y gymuned. A mae hwn yn rhywbeth maen nhw'n credu sy'n mor bwysig nawr ac y mae wedi bod erioed.
Yeah, I mean, it's vital in the Christian faith. These young guys who are just kind of starting out in their faith. It's all about people. It's all about loving others, and the community is right at the heart of the church, and that's what we want to bring out to those perhaps who haven't experienced that community feel. We want to show that people care. And it's about loving others and giving that kindness that we've been shown so much and had so many opportunities. We want to give those opportunities back to others. Yeah, and pay themselves as well. They pay towards this. They come, they give a week of their time, and to see people really living out their faith is exciting. To see them, to see God making a difference in people's lives is it is really exciting.
Ac fod y myfyrwyr ond wedi gorffen aroliadau chydig amser yn ôl, roedd dod lawr I wirfoddoli yn Abertawe yn rhywbeth oedd yn benderfyniad hawdd i'w wneud.
Well, a mixture of things really, but for me it's an encouraging week. I came down last year and it's a really exciting place to come and see God working in this community and to put on events for the local residents and to chat to people and spend time actually getting to know our fellow students better as well. So it's a fantastic opportunity and it's a really exciting week. So it was definitely on the to-do list after finishing exam.
Wel, dyna'ch newyddion am heddiw. I fyd y camper awn I nesa. Y rygbi gychwyn gyda'i heno yma. Mae Warren Gatland wedi enwi ei dîm ar gyfer prawf cyntaf y llewod yn erbyn Seland Newydd ar Eden Park bore dydd Sadwrn. Mae 4 Cymro'n cychwyn y gêm gyda'r cefnwr Liam Williams a'r canolor Jonathan Davies yn rhan o'r olwyr a'r ailreng Alun Wyn Jones a Talupe Faletau yn y blaenwyr. Mae'n rhaid i'r capten Sam Warburton wneud tro gyda lle ar y fainc lle mae'n cael ei ymuno gyda bachwr y Scarlett Ken Owens a'r cefnwr Lee Halfpenny. Mae cwestiynau wedi bod dros ffitrwydd Warburton ac mae Gatland wedi dewis 2 flaen asgellwyr Iwerddon gyda Sean O'Brien yn gwisgo'r crys rhif 7 a Peter O'Mani yn gwisgo y crys rhif 6 ac yn arwain y tîm dydd Sadwrn. Dyma oedd gan Gatland ag O'Mani I ddweud wrth wynebu'r wasg.
We've had obviously a couple of good performances from players and players. I think most people, when they've picked the team, they've been pretty consistent on the squad, whether it's been 12 or 13 of the same players consistently, and a couple of players that there's some good healthy debate about, and we know we've got to be courageous coming here, we know we've got to be bold and we've got to go and play some positive rugby, and that's the way you beat the All Blacks.
It's incredible to be picked for the Lions and then to be asked to captain them obviously is a huge honour, and now it's kind of it's down to business now, and it's down to a performance from the 23 guys that are picked, and you know it's a mind shift. You take in the fact you're selected, and then now it's on to the job.
Pwt o newyddion criced cyn gorffen, a mae wedi bod yn ddiweddglo siomedig I Forgannwg yn ei gêm bencampwriaeth yn erbyn Durham, gyda'r Sir o Gymru yn collio 9 wiced. Ar ôl cael ei bolio allan am 263 o rediadau ar y diwrnod olaf fe gyreiddodd Durham y cyfanswm oedd angen arnyn nhw mewn 25 pelawd. Wel, cyn gorffen, gadewch ni gael golwg a rhagolygon y tywydd. Wrth fynd mewn I heno, bydd yna beth ysbeidiau clir I weld. Yna dros nos bydd hi'n teimlo lot mwy cool nag y mae wedi bod dros y nosweithiau diwethaf ac yn ei gwneud hi'n haws felly I gysgu. Serch hyn, bydd yna gywodydd yn ein cyrraedd o'r gogledd orllewin yn ystod yr oriau man. Bydd y tirymuredd isaf yn cyrraedd rhyw 13 gradd Celsius. Wrth edrych ymlaen I ddydd Gwener, bydd hi'n dechreuad cymylog unwaith eto gyda glaw yn torri a cywodydd trymach I weld tua'r gorllewin ac ar dir uchel. Bydd hi'n teimlo'n reit oer ger ar y fordir gyda'r tymheredd uchaf yn cyrraedd 19 gradd Celsius. Wel, dyna'r cyfan wrtho I a gweddill tîm newyddion sianlwyth am heno. Cofiwch os ydych chi wedi colli unrhyw raglen, mae'r cyfan i weld ar ein tudalen YouTube trwy chwilio am BayTV Swansea. Tan o safori, diolch am wylio, tara.